Hello and welcome back to Girl Talk. We're filming today at Radiant Skin Therapy off of Todd Drive. We're going to learn today about a new anti-aging treatment. It's the latest and greatest. Can't wait.
Going on my Christmas list.
There you go. So stick around for that later in the show. November is Diabetes Month, but those who struggle with diabetes, of course, struggle with it all year round. So we're going to be introducing you today to Sarah Lasker, who's with Healthy and Hygge. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. Glad to be here.
So glad to have you. A lot of information to share with viewers today. First of all, let's talk about the name. I stumbled on the second one there because it's spelled very differently than it's pronounced.
So it's pronounced Hygge. I almost tell people like toga, toga, but Hygge.
There you go.
Yeah, and it really is a Danish concept of coziness, as well as it takes into the characteristics, the 8 dimensions of wellness. So looking at how do you balance between occupational, social, spiritual, intellectual, physical, emotional, environmental, and financial health. So a lot of different pieces in there.
Yes, a lot of pieces of the puzzle.
Yeah.
Go Hygge. All right.
Exactly.
So Sarah, you are a health and wellness coach. You're also a type 1 diabetes expert, as Jessa mentioned.
Yeah.
It's Diabetes Awareness Month. Tell us a little bit about your training.
Sure. Well, a lot of times, we look for health and wellness coaches. We're like, oh, how do we know? Because there is no regulation per se on the market right now. But I actually have my master's degree in health education, and so I'm master certified and also master certified health education specialist, and only one of 11 duly certified also as a certified diabetes educator. So in the world right now, there's only one of 11 of us, and I'm one of those 11. So I have that diabetes training
kind of
as well.
a big deal.
So yeah.
Oh, wow.
So kind of, especially Diabetes Awareness Month, although we are at the end of it. So.
Right.
Yeah.
So what is Diabetes Awareness Month?
Yeah, it's a national campaign that they really say, hey, how do we look at diabetes? We know there's pre-diabetes, type 1, type 2 diabetes, and how do we even gestational diabetes, a lot of different types, and it's really just an awareness campaign. And although as we kind of were talking earlier, it's really one of those awareness type things that we need to be looking at year-round,
right.
Not just because once you're diagnosed with diabetes, there is no cure, so you will have to deal with it day in, day out.
Oh, wow.
For the rest of your life.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a lot of lifestyle changes that need to happen, but what specifically are you doing to help those with diabetes? Also, you're listed just as a life and wellness coach, so I'm sure you can help folks that don't have diabetes as well.
Yeah, exactly. And a lot of it is really finding that balance between those different 8 aspects. So when I first meet with folks, they take a online kind of assessment to say, hey, where are you? How are you doing? And then from there we look at it and kind of go, okay, maybe this is an area we need to be working in, and then we work on those different areas to help bring all that balance together.
And you listed a lot of areas, so there's a lot of work to be done sometimes.
True, very true. Yeah.
So it sounds like you are a very busy woman, and your education sounds fantastic, really fascinating. Tell us maybe 3 things that you'd like for sure for us to know about you.
Sure, yeah. Well, I guess I've had type 1 diabetes myself for over 35 years. So I think that's a really big thing to let folks know, hey, I'm not just talking to you, I'm talking with you and saying, here's some different things that I've learned professionally and personally to help manage it. 2, let's see. I think that I've traveled to all 50 states. Well, I don't think I have. I have actually traveled to all 50 states, and that's been one of those big things that I think is really a big accomplishment. And 3, I've been an athlete since like the 4th grade when the track coach was looking for the 4 fastest 4th graders. I was not fast, but I said, I will run the mile for you. So yeah, so I've been involved in athletics for a lot of years as well.
Diabetes is something that really affects a lot of different communities. I know that within the Latino community, it's one of the fastest, ailments in our community because of the foods that we eat. So can you tell us what events are coming up and what you have to offer?
Sure. So a couple of things that I'm going to be doing going forward. In December, I'm going to be working, well, I guess in the diabetes realm. Be on the lookout, head to my website. They'll have some different things coming up there. But in-person activities, I'm going to be working with the girl entrepreneurs, so really helping young women who are trying to become entrepreneurs in December. January I will be at the Bravo Well Expo. February I'm going to be doing a Healthy and Hygge talk at Olbrich Gardens. But yeah, and if people want to head to my website,
it's wonderful.
They can get 10% off. Yeah, learn more and get 10% off any of the coaching packages there.
Wow.
So
well, that's a generous offer. So go to the website Healthy and Hygge. Hygge, don't get confused.com. You are just a delight. Thank you, Sarah, for sharing this information with us.
Thank you.
We appreciate your time.
Yeah.
We appreciate your time. We will be back with more Girl Talk coming up after the break.
Hygge.